We'll be doing a simple elements, trying cha-cha-cha, samba, and jive, and basically recognizing a little introduction to today's concept. Exchange between pressing down the floor and having a force available for us, like a rebounding force. And in one of the books, again, I was reading, in physics, if they would be describing the model of forces, when you walk on the, like when you're just walking, that the earth is pressing against you with a force equal to a weight. Yeah, it's like we don't think about it, but because we're not falling down through the ground means there is a force responding back to us. Something keep, and this is something what we'll try to visualize. So as soon as there is force, because ground and us, we're staying in a equilibrium, means any force down triggers the response of the force. And this is something what I want us to visualize. So as soon as you're like tapping into the ground, you want to be aware of the response of this force getting to you. And this is something I want us to focus on in the perspective of preparing for the quicker movements. How the slow before the quicks have to be very specifically organized, that we have not just barely enough, but we need to have excessive force ready to accelerate. Think that, again, it's not just about the gravity, but from create acceleration for the spaceship. When they just started from the massive engines burning to give a speed from 0 to 1, from 1 to 2 miles per hour, from 1 to 5 miles per hour. Then in empty space, when it's already moving, it needed less energy to like accelerate further or continue. So same for us, getting into acceleration. We want to know how we creating this force sufficient enough to give us this acceleration. And just a few elements we'll be doing today. Similarity. With kickball change. So when we go here, one, the way of pressing down and feeling that, visualizing the force from the floor, like there is a behind the looking glass. Whoop, something goes into us. As soon as you're landing, it's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just from recent lecture, I was participating with Franco Formica, and you already heard it from me many times. So we're doing 4 quarters. We're counting 1, 2 down, 3 up, 4 we're closing. Here, 1, 2 down, 3 up, 4 making a step. And he's saying like it's on the second quarter, on the like end of the first half beat, you're not really going up, but the force inside you is already there. So the moment when you land it, it is already working. It's just not visual yet, but it's already working. So when the second part of the beat is coming, you already have this channel to pick up this energy. 1, 2 already working, 3 going up, 4 closing, landing, 1, 2 already working for 3, elevating, 4 stepping, 1, 2 already working, 3, 4, 1, and I lost the beat. Yes. Going with me, visualizing, landing, up, immediately triggers the response. And for the quick beat, we are equipped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slow, 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 slow. Yeah. Let me just look at you, and when you're practicing it, you don't want to feel light or heavy. You want to feel that releasing the weight allows you to use it inside you like a fuel, like an energy to be diverted in some other activities. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay. Give me just a second. So a few pictures, give them a look. So pressing down to the ground. Then the force goes through your knee like a spiral into your glute. And this red spot, I'll just show in a second another image, which I would like you to visualize and thinking that this red spot is where you need to have the energy from the leg to then be able to bring it up to the blue spot. And for example, the discipline on your hip joint, the moment when you're getting into what it means, this energy which you want to have here, it's not getting here. It's not getting here to the low stomach, and it's not getting to your belly button. Yes, Deborah, exactly. So maybe at this point, you might just get back the image of the gym ball. And if you allow something like that, the part which needs to be energized for our action, losing some steam. So directing the steam from the leg to this spot. To this spot. If you lose in your hip joint, the energy will not be coming where we need it to be. Yeah? Let's do it just one more time. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. One comment. There will be no pit stop. There would be no coffee break and serving the cupcake after your 1 or 2. Okay, I'm ready to do a little lunch break. No, you'll have to go approach it exactly the same way. So let's just redirect our attention. If you're already staying here, 1, how when you're landing at 2, exactly same fare about this step. 2, it goes in. 3, I don't care now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on your even numbers, you want to charge same exact point in the same exact way. It's a little bit tricky because your legs are crossed here, but nevertheless, it should be done the same way. And more important, it's your attention or awareness of the consistency of the music. You're going, da-da, take a rest, da-da, take a rest. No, ready. We're thinking of, I know, the classic tico tico. 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. Brazil. Ta di da ti da ta da da. Yes, 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 wonderful. Yes, good. So Davey was a little bit on the level, and Jean Marie, now you do exactly the flow, this thing which will not give you a I can't say half credit. Is not you're doing a samba and you go like, wow, I'm doing it good, and then the judge will have a mixed feeling. Oh, she know what to do. Oh no, she have no idea. Each of the steps, yeah, and ready to apply it on our kickball change. So we go here, visualize the same exact flow from the floor, maybe not from the heel, not from a heavy heel, but to your center. And this will go A. Sorry, ready. I'll just talk a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. So your preparation for in samba for this syncopation was giving yourself a sense of charge, a sense of using the weight to get inside. So here will be same on collecting the leg. So beside just your weight, it will be also your free leg kind of attached to this chunk of energy waiting. Okay. If I'll just, you're doing most of the elements here is good, but I'm trying to figure out what's the difficulty here. What's the difficulty difference as well? In samba, it was about picking. So your little impulse was up. On a kickball chain, it goes down. So when you go 1, up, 2, it's how this whole cycle of being picked up is not detached from the floor. The idea of staying grounded. And as soon as, let's say like this again, we're pressing, there is a force supporting us from the ground. As soon as we stop pressing, nothing supports us. So we need to think of this quick moment of giving in. We don't have any force carrying us until we have next leg. And the way how fast we're landing should be. I think that this force you was sustaining, like it presses against you, and you keeping it down, you keeping it balanced. And as soon as you're ready with the kick, you take off your leg, but the force from underneath disappears as quickly. Yes, 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 good. This is somewhat better. Sorry, I need to sneeze time. Yay! Done. Okay, just change the leg and think of the same, how fighting get this force, and when you throw, it disappears and you go down right away. Yep. So let me just see a couple times how we're doing it. First leg, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, yep. Good. Debbie, Marilyn, I'm more happy with what you're doing. Jean, I'm still like, how can I help you? Can you imagine your arm like a whip? So if you want it to be slapping the floor, you need to kind of let it loose and then it will hit. So if you will do with your whip something like this, with the handle of the whip, will it smack the floor or not? No, maybe it will land if it's long enough, but it will not smack. So you need to give it a little flow, then it will be on the ground. So what it's related to? Every time you're kicking, you're pointing. So something which have to be like loose and going from out to the ground. So this speed, let's do one strange exercise just for Jin. So we'll go kick and then slap the floor. Ta-da. So you from here, you're kicking and then you try to do this and then staying and just doing one thing like kick and then when it's going loose, you can inherit the speed for the landing. Yeah? So let's just change the leg and try a few times. Throw it loose, and feel it after loose, you can use the same speed to place it faster on the floor. So as soon as it's straightening, it's speeding up back underneath. Yeah? So let's just check that our leg, the kicking leg, is loose. And this allows the speed of the kick to continue. Yes, Ferdinand, very nice. Jim, yeah, ready. Just now do like a kickball chase with the picking. One, two, three, four, 5, and 6. Yes, good. Marilyn, so allow your kicking leg just to receive you a little bit lower. So you're doing, but you're not allowing yourself to go down enough. And this is where you're kind of stealing the powerful look of exchange. I go down on my standing leg and my free leg have a time to punch up. Yeah. Okay, Jin, don't do it halfway. Wait for it, pick your leg, and after kicking, ready to land on it. Yes. Roll. That's good. Pick the leg, pick it. So you did a few great ones. And then you just stop picking it. Pick. So from down, it's snapping and go to the ground. Pick. Yay. Yes. Wonderful. Good. Now, we're staying in the jab for a second before getting back to samba. So we'll go slow. This will be very similar to samba. And we need to do drunken sailing. So in this slow, the further you go down, the more you're pressing, the more energy accumulates through you to go drunken sailing. And you do the same. Kick. And this way go a little bit heavier to the ground. But only you know, the heavier you are, the more you're triggering the response from your standing leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what you want to feel is a certain creating illusion. Like you just went to a magic castle. Jim, have you been to a magic castle? It's a little local attraction, like a place where all the magicians are gathering to show their tricks, their performances, and illusion. So everybody see you going down, but you know that behind the smoke, behind this presentation, your down is actually your up. Whoa, and you're ready to do a little magic, because only you know that the cycle inside is yes, Debbie, very nice. Yes, I don't know what is it. Let me just go run my nose because I'm sneezing and hey, I'm back. Okay, let's get it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, whoop, ba, ba, ba. 1, ba, ba, ba. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, taking a little rest. And let me see this. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that's good. You remember the picture, the red point. Charging it is only possible from pressing to the ground and creating the flow. The more you increase your weight, the more you can use the weight inside. So the moment when after your second kick, you make yourself lighter, you have less weight in your foot, so you have less weight to use inside your belly. This is why I want you to be a little more sensitive on working the pressure and charging into this red spot, but not reducing the sense of pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So it's just like feeling a reservoir inside you, but not getting because from here it will not look cool. You will have hard time getting on time with your cross. So here after I'm picking myself, picking. I'm not too high. I'm ready to place my leg with pressure, so there is energy to be used again. I'm getting to my first kick without reducing the pressure. I'm increasing it, and the more increasing, the more energy I have to use. Kick, using, increasing the weight and using the weight. Kick, using, increasing and using, increasing the pressure and using. So yes, the moment of like getting off the foot, you want to consider a rare or like forbidden, or sometime when we go, I don't know, like even like kick will change. The moment between this and that, when I'm again recharging, very short, there is no. So if I will spend time without charging it, the music will run ahead of me. And let's get back to samba. And I know you don't have much space, but we'll just do a combination of slow, slow, quick, slow. And it's not too many steps, but we can approach it in the same fashion. How letting and feeling pressure, and nothing sticks out because we need the channel from the knee to the ceiling or to the center, slow. And how this slow have just a little more process of recovery, because we want to press more, because we need more energy available for our outing, for our exit there. Okay, I'll just do a few more times for you, but there is nothing to learn. So stay on the right, and you go, sorry, stay on the left. When I will be counting to you, 7, 8, you will be focusing on increasing the pressure and using more energy inside your belly. Yes, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yes, 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 yes. So remember how good you being at your whisks. By then it was not really a difference on 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. It was the same approach. As soon as I get my ground, I immediately have a responding force. Like when you moving your arm to the mirror and the arm in the mirror moves towards you. Yeah, same, you can imagine a force landing, a force on the ground ready to meet you. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Yes, yes. And one more time, please. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, very good. Now, I was already using this comparison, but I'll show it again. So, these two sports, you need to bring it from the charged low belly up to this area of like your diaphragm. And from this part, you can decide about diversion, about how it now can be rotated, projected. So we're not really doing it from here, because then we'll be disconnected. From activating low belly, bring it from here to here. So this is a part where you want to feel energized before you're making any decision on the side movement. So when I'm staying here, 7, so this is 8, and then I feel that it travels up through the center line all the way to the diaphragm. And this is where you're making your decision of shaping and giving this energy a projection. Low belly, diaphragm, and then you're sending it, because sending it all the way from the pelvis will make it too wobbly. So let's say like this. In this area, we have too much freedom if we do it from the hip to look wobbly, to look all over the place. Thinking of the speed of the music, if you just visualize your samba rhythm, so it's like through the center to the side. You don't have more time to go. So it can go here, waka tiga, waka tiga, daga waka tiga, waka tiga, diga waka tiga, waka tiga, diga da, but not from hip to the shoulder. We don't have time to accomplish it. Yes, 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 Deborah, very nice. Jean, you being here, you was listening what I was saying? Should I repeat one more time, this last part? Repeat one more, yes. I was saying that thinking of the speed of the samba, it is almost impossible to create our direction, let's say from the hip joint to the shoulder. It would be too long, and if we think of the speed of the music, it will be impossible to accomplish. It would look just like a mess. And bring it up from low belly to a diaphragm, and from here, deciding will it be a side whisk, will it be a little spiral for the forward step, will it be even more spiral for a little wakatakata. So from here, your movement can fit into the speed of the music. And I was giving the example of 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2. We simply couldn't go with this length and work with the speed of the music. Ready? Do the spins. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Very nice. One more time, please. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yes. Wes is upstairs. Marilyn. If I'll get back to this picture, I would like you to think that there have to be a little more like the blue arrow. You want to have a little more stability in your bone structure to send this energy up and around. You go a little bit too soon in changing the bone structure. So this segment is not, so it's becoming like me trying to put pants on Olivia. When she moving her legs like this, and I like to catch the leg and put it into the pants. So think that the energy want to reach your center, but your leg is like a channel. So think of your leg like a pants, and Olivia's leg needs to go right into the pants. If you're moving the pants all over, the energy will not find the way. So a little more solid in your hip wobbling, so you can bring it to your sitting bone and belly. And look, now if you will be moving from the belly, you will have a much juicier movement. The movement in your hip bone will already be attached to the movement in your low belly, and this would be a different quality of action. Yeah, so it's not the point to separate thigh from the belly. Your first point is to unite them and then find the connected movement. Yes, and good. Deborah, on the slow blood, just put a little more tension. How you're concerned about giving you the most favorable landing. So you're doing all of this, but the moment when you landing, I miss a little bit the attention of this to be in a favorable alignment with your leg to immediately begin the next cycle. What? Yes. So how you still in sensitive awareness where your center and where your leg is, center and leg, and then you run. Yes. 1 and 2 and run. Yes, madam. Very nice. That's good. Okay, just one more time, a little faster. You know what? Just for a little combination. Let's start 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Start staying on your right leg and do for me 3 times stationary samba walk. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and start on your left. Start on your left and do 4 times stationary samba walk. And then 2 steps forward and then run. Ready? Testing the same exact thing. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you can practice on your stationary samba walk. The vertical pick up first before you will create before you will create diversion, before you will start getting into this back. So it's not here, and then if you're locking it, you don't have unity between your leg and your center. So when I'm pressing down, the weight is working for me, and then I'm going to this direction. 1, 2, and the time is of essence. So getting from landing to the belly need to be pretty fast. Whoa, so you still have time to direct it backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Yes. Okay, ready with my count? Starting over your left leg, yeah?
Sorry, Nikolay, I have to hop off really quickly. Some urgent stuff came up at work. So talk to you on Saturday. Sorry.
No problem. See you then. Okay, ready. 6. Checking. Okay. Yes, good, Deborah. So checking the feeling of pressure. Is your body in the place so the force from the ground is available? You feel access to it. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4. Yep, exactly. Good. I'll do one more time. Marilyn, for you a little bit about not collapsing your upper part. So think that when the energy getting here, it's feeling your rib space, and you can divert it. You can send one side back, other one will be a little bit inflated forward before your back step. 1, but overall, feel that this is energizing you, widening your space. It's not something to try and like, I know, do the Gorlum thing, my precious. And Deborah, I think, especially getting ready for the exiting, you allowing so a simple idea. This force, you want as much of it as you can. Getting here, the pressure is less, so you have less to use. So be sure that once you're touching, you want to increase the weight on the front leg. Increasing weight, you can use it. 1, and if you stuck a little bit here, the weight is less, you have to do some artificial pulling. So use the back replace to direct more weight towards the front leg, because this is a way to get access to more energy. 1, ta-ta, 1, ta-ta, yeah, yes, ta-ta, and exiting, yes, good, very nice. The other element, it's I think from silver or maybe from close gold, samba locks. It's like we're imagining holding the partner in our hand here, and maybe I think you should go to the left. So repeating ourselves to go quick, slow, and here we'll find a moment to compress and to create some diversions. How press into the floor and bring it up to your center allows you to then compress a little bit through your ribs and use a little bit shoulder blade contraction to direct this energy. So it's, let's say, what you can think of. If I will have a fan in my hand, a blow dryer, a blow dryer, yes. And I would keep it on maximum power, blowing this way, and then I'll sprinkle the water up from the bottle. So hair dryer is blowing, and the water goes, and it will be blown to the side. So this, if I press the bottle and the water goes up, it's from the leg to the center. So this is, and then what you do with your ribs and shoulder blade, this is your blow dryer. Wa, ta-da, wa, ta-da. Yes. So it's a single lock-step and then change to another direction. 1 and 2, 3. 4 center 1 and 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. By playing with these forces, how you recovering from going one way and then compressing and preparing the diversion. Then you can be very specific and releasing the foot at a particular time. So it's not just there. You're in a full control of this force, changing its direction, and yeah, release through the leg. Just a little bit on the timing is quick, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, quick. So the timing quick, quick, slow. Should it have bounce or not? No, no bounce. The only rhythm where we have bounce is slow, slow. Quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, 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 slow, quick, quick, no bounce. Only slow, slow. So here, no bounce, quick, quick, slow landing, and there were of course no heel leads either. Ball flat, ball flat, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But how we can still feel samba-ish, not doing a bouncing, not going deep down in the knee, but still feel a little spring there. It's when we collect him. We still can do a little roll through the ankle. And this, I'd say, what's happening with the pressure when we're reducing the square footage? So it's like, if you'll try to do plank on the palms, or if you'll try to do planks on 3 fingers, like, oh, much harder, because less surface, so all the pressure goes in a smaller. So same here, you want to increase the power coming into you. So the moment when you will be here and you will be rolling to the ball of the foot and reducing the square footage will maximize the pressure. From increasing the pressure, you can increase the force going to your belly and be able to redirect it. And here the same. Rolling to the ball of the foot, reducing the square footage, increasing pressure, increasing the force, getting to our belly and up to our diaphragm and diverting. Ti-di-da, oh, ti-di-da, oh, ti-di-da, oh, ti-di-da. And again, most probably, you would instinctively do some kind of holding, but continuity of a flow, the precision of the rhythm will be nicer if you will allow some time to collect, and then because there is no exactly advantage or big benefit in samba from holding the leg. The concept of a flow of renewing energy, rolling energy, is definitely against holding the line as long as you can, because holding by definition is not flowing. So try to feel that you keeping your standing leg on the ground, but your free leg can be part of the mobility and the flow. Ready with me? 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Yep, very nice. Okay. With your permission, I would sign off for today. I think we had enough play information and a little more clarity on these forces and how rhythms to be expressed clear need to have a background of a mechanical awareness, what force needed when. Yeah?